So, start off with basic Russian work. I'm shrugging this arm off. So we think about, turn it this way. I think about on a pinch, shrug, and catch. Alright. What's really important to me is catching falling into that arm. So here, pinch, shrug. I'm also trying to move that arm into the catch. So pinch, shrug, catch. And I'm looking for a C grip, ideally on this one, with my other hand catching right on the bicep level, my pinkies going into the divot of his bicep, my shoulders over his shoulder. I'll have my right leg forward, whoever leg is on the outside forward, okay? We'll start just like that first, all right? So over here, on this side, my hand is over, okay? So when I shrug, it travels underneath, it falls into that spot. The hardest part is the shrug and the catch with the right hand. I think about opening it, it falls into that spot, I roll my body in, and then I have control, all right? Let's just start with that setup. I want to quickly build it. I want, for this, when we're doing off this Russian, I almost want to be perpendicular at the end, where I'm not floating all to his back. I just want to pop it over really quick, and as I do that, I want to think about pushing his arm forward and dropping my level right for a single leg. All right, snatch single. All right, so I'm moving with pressure, and I hit my Russian, I push it over, and right away, I'm going to come on a snatch single. So, turn it this way. We give you two options: back step, catch, elevate, dump, right? Or my favorite is run the pipe. I then go the other way. I think about hitting on my bicep and bowing on it and staying on top, okay? So one more time. When I clinch, the rush, I pass it over right away. I'm gonna snatch that single and whatever finish I want on top. Cool? I'm trying to establish connection to his leg at the end. Most frustrating things is when you're dealing with a scrappy asshole. You take him down, you have no control, and you get back to your feet, I'm like, oh, all right, come on, let's do that again. You know, it's annoying. Get control. I'm a big gable grip fan, I'm gonna use it to the day I die. So every time I go for my snatch single, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to establish a gable grip. And I try, like, it's a hook. I'm being exaggerating, but I'm using my arm as a bar that hooks in behind his kneecap. I make a clinch on it. It's very easy to keep it connected. Even if he starts waving that thing around, I still have really good connection and can bring it back in, all right? It's much better than this. Two hands loose, sucks on the leg. All right, so like a lot of times we're just grabbing loosely, you're gonna have a lower chance of finishing this, okay? So, next piece, when we're hitting the shrug and passing it over, the whole idea is I wanna expose this side. So everything's really coming with movement. Boom, when I pass over, see how like walking through him? I want to make him feel stupid, like he can't, like the earth is falling away and I have to catch up. That's 90% of the technique right there, okay? If you are gonna hit the running the pipe, this is where that gable grip comes in. It's an important thing again. I hit a switch on the gable grip. I switch, then attack the heel. Okay, out of all the running pipe variations, for me, that's the only one that's ever worked. I just like it. Just quickly, simple, back step and bow. Best one I get. Yes, you do. Just like talk about stupid grips. Like this is smart, right? This is stupid. If I attack that, like on the leg, I don't switch. It's a loose grip. You don't feel like you can make a connection through it over here. If I switch it, it adds an extra shoulder rotation. You're able to come over it more. So it's a different feel. You instantly you do it, you're like, oh, I get it. I feel much stronger the other way. It's just body mechanics, you know what I mean? Cool? Questions? Add movement, push it over, and my high suggestion is use a gable grip. If you wrestlers already have something you like, stick with it. Boom, I'm out of movement. I get my takedown, and we're gonna end up basically here with some sort of leg control. All I'm gonna do is jam in hard. Either like, if I feel comfortable jamming with my right leg, I'm gonna leg drag over and pass, okay? If I feel comfortable with my left leg, I'm just gonna move my left leg in, okay? So I'm just trying to find basically a knee connection. If I leg drag, my knee connection is behind his knee. And I'll start coming, I'll finish these in a second. But I just kind of simply pass it over, my knees coming into the hip, okay? So I'll do that one first. So if you come over, depending on what leg you have, you can play with both sides, but the concepts are the same. I'm gonna move it over, my knee slides in, check the body, knee on belly switch, okay? If I leg drag, so now I'm coming over, leg drag, stepping forward, come down for the head control, float around his hips, establish side control. Cool? So one more time, just from this position, most likely, you should have, if you're right-handed, you'll have the leg in your left hand, left leg lead. I just move it over a little bit just to pass my center line, drive that knee into the hole, and this is quick. Boom, boom, all right? If I go leg drag, I want to step forward my right leg. I move it over, then I'll put my knee behind his knee, kneeling down. So I'm trapping that leg to the ground, trapping his hips, bang, bang, bang. Now float my hips and establish side. To reiterate, if I have that left leg lead and holding that, there's two paths. One or two, okay? This leg is gonna do the same exact thing. If I'm going this way, all I'm trying to do is move it over a little bit and gain a bite at his hip socket. I'm not trying to go hardcore knee on belly here. I'm not trying to commit to that. All I want to do is get a bite at his hip. Well, I passed his legs now. One leg is there. Now I've got to get the other one. That's when you can establish knee on belly. It's not meant to be a committed thing, all right? When I'm going leg drag, essentially the same thing's happening. Instead of stepping for my left, I'm going to step for my right. But now my leg is almost going right back. When I go leg locks, there it is. My leg is going almost right back to where it was initially. It's like I just added a walk-through step first. Now my knee comes down the ground and I can hang out here all day long. You know, guys want to hit people? Yeah. Just hit them. You know, what else is he gonna do? He's fucked. No matter what, it's a great position. Then if I just want to finish, all I do is drop my weight right here and think about coming around his head and I float around his hips. I get a nice dominant side control. All right. So the whole idea is it should be very simple. It should be very natural movement. Just passing you over, gaining the hip, and gaining the hip. It should be the same thing. Move it over, hip, slide in. I'm using this knee too, waving it over a little bit. It helps me gain the hip. So I'm passing over here. I'm using that knee to push against his thigh. That helps him direct it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Keep going. You start feeling good with it, add the whole flow in, or put this piece of the flow. Taught me this a long time ago. And still to this day is my favorite one to escape. Why? Because most other options for knee on belly escape don't work, especially the only option I'll raise here is shrimp and all other normal stuff we've heard. Obviously we know we can never reach because it gets fed for Kimuras and arm bars and all that shit. So, come back up. So what I like to think about doing is blocking him at the knee level, making sure my elbow's here. And this is quick, especially for MMA. Boom, 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 all right? I say one thing first. If I am in that situation, this knee becomes important. So on a block, control, then a knee, and catch his heel. All right? As I catch his heel, I think I'm throwing the biggest left hook of my life behind his leg and coming out the back door. All right? This is quick. We're not trying to engage guard. We're not trying to get in a deep path. We're not trying to play around. All we're doing is trying to elevate, get his weight a little bit higher than us, shelf his knee in his foot. It allows me to steer my way out. All right, so again, I'm here. You just grapple, I can stabilize for a second and work. All right, if I want to stay in guard and play, go right ahead. But in this position, what you guys want you to do is you think about you're gonna trap, knee, open, like I'm now using this as a C grip. And if it comes, even my elbow stays on the ground, it's very hard for him to get his arm back down, I'm sorry, his leg back down. Then like I said, his biggest left hook right behind his knee. As I do that, kick forward hard, my left leg, belly down essentially. I'm out the back door. He's facing that way. I'm looking at him, depending how good of a scrambler I am, depends where I'm going. Am I gonna get it back? If you get back to his feet, what happens? Cool, does that make sense? Oh shit, I was gonna do a high C for a second. I hit my Russian, boom, I come up, you're running a pipe, run the pipe, leg drag, and over, he then bumps out the back door. Cool, one more time. Boom, move in, hit the Russian. Oops, sorry. Got it? Good, wrap it out. Okay, back to point. Face crankers. Yeah, right there. That movement was exactly what I was talking about. Do that again. Come back. So yeah, come back. So you're backstepping, swivel. That's what it is. Swivel your bottom leg underneath. And then after you try and trap the triangle underneath his armpit. Okay.
Then you got it.
Jesus.
Either flips or breaks.
Through here, right? Yeah, keep that.
Yeah, keep the triangle.
Now you're hammer away. Come up for a more finish. Do that one more time, the whole thing. Are you locking on differently, Cam?
Yeah, that's nasty.
I just go, I do it different, so if you want to...
Yeah, usually I get under him, right?
I step all the way around.
Okay.
So I'm like over
so
here.
You miss, yeah, you miss piece. Oh, it's the same, yeah, it's different.
All right, honestly, you could trap it, you can just kind of break this. And then kind of just like crank this way.
Yeah, that's... Just hammer the body to glory. You're better off if you get the, again. You're better off trying to come more grip off that too. Go back to the whole thing and come back to top.
You like going here? No.
Get that through, actually. Put it like in the middle.
Down, back step, yeah, lock.
Yeah.
Now I'll hit the...
Doing like a scissors.
Can you grab, yeah,
No,
get
no,
that.
I mean for the first one.
Now, yeah, we'll have to get more grip there. How's that? Steer him over, now roll with him. Come back up top. You know, keep the grip and finish there. There you go. Do that again. That's your answer. Stay with the Kimura.
But I just feel like a guy like us, that can't push on. You know what I'm telling you? I'm telling you, this right here, with big guys.
Establish Kimura grip. Go ahead. Keep on it. Steer him over. Follow him up on your knees. And if not, okay, you need to get up. Yeah, then get up. Okay.
Let me try one more time.
Use your head, maybe. Okay. Or you might be able to slow it down during that transition. There you go. Steer. That's it.
You don't let it go, you post off of it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, like more off my hip to the half bar. Same thing. I'm using that. Right. Post into assist with both of them. You know, my hand in his hand.
It's blocking the leg.
Nice.